2026 is the year of calisthenics goals. We are done trying to shrink ourselves, trying to be the smallest version of ourselves, doing endless cardio. No. Not over here, not on this channel. 2026 is the year that we grow muscle, continue to become stronger, and feel more empowered by what our bodies can do by training for really freaking cool calisthenics skills. And those are gonna be your bodyweight skills. So we're talking about the chin up, we're talking about the handstand, we're talking about, your pull up, your human flag, maybe the front lever. That's an advanced one, that's a real hard one. But we're just working on strengthening our bodies so that we can move our bodies in ways that make us feel strong AF. It's training for a performance goal. It's about moving our bodies to feel stronger, not to shrink ourselves, not to change ourselves. And you know what? One of the ways that we're doing that is by using discipline, which is why I'm going on a walk in England, in rainy ass England, and I'm getting soaked. And the reason I'm doing that is because one of my daily mandatory things is I get a certain number of steps, because if I don't, I will not be able to sleep. My mental health goes to trash. It's really important to me. So even though it's raining, we're going for a walk right now. Sometimes it's not about how you feel, it's not about how our emotions are or what our thoughts are, it's what we do with them. I can feel sad, I can feel tired, I can be like, I want to stay inside, I don't want to go outside. But you know what I'm doing? I'm still going. Ugh. I'm walking under trees and getting hit by them. Because it's important to me, because that's how we get to our goals. Following the plan. But here's the thing, it's not always about just being disciplined. There's something to be said about also listening to your body. And if that seems a little bit confusing, let me break it down. Because although the most important thing is that we have the plan and that we follow the plan, we're showing up to our workouts, we're hitting our step count, we're hydrating, and yes, your girl's been guilty. I've got to get back on the hydration trend, which is why we have our lovely water jug right here. But sometimes things just don't go to plan. For example, you take a walk out in the humid, rainy day and your hair becomes like this. Crazy. Because life happens and we can't always expect the plan to go 100% every single time. But what can we do? This is where we need to use our discretion and our flexibility. We need to be able to shift into that side of ourselves that's a little bit more creative and is okay changing the plan, altering the steps, and just going with the flow of things. And I did my hair up so nice for you guys this morning, and this is what we're working with? Absolutely not. Did I plan to go for a walk and then curl my hair before getting on with the rest of my day? Absolutely not. But that's where we're at, and that's what we're gonna be doing right now because we can be flexible with our plans. And that was just like a metaphor for things that happen in life. For example, take training. I didn't think about how I'm gonna hold this up and then also talk into it. What the heck? Guys, is this crazy? Can you hear me? This is wild. This is too funny. Wait, hold on. Okay, I've deemed the crazy Mike Barrett clip suitable audio. For example, take training. If you've been training a while, working to build muscle in the gym, then some days you get really sore after your workouts. This tends to happen after you do Bulgarian split squats, alternating reverse lunges. If you do pull-ups and you haven't trained pull-ups in a hot sec, you can get pretty sore. When I was starting to work out, the first year that I was properly training in the gym, really trying to grow my glutes, get stronger, those were pretty much my main goals. Build some muscle mass, but also look a bit more lean. I would not change my plan. So if I had my leg workout the next day, but I couldn't walk from 2 days before when I had trained legs, I would still go. And you know what that did? It made my form fail. It made my squats horrible. I couldn't hit the same weight. And me not allowing my body to take an extra rest day to recover so that I wasn't as fatigued really hurt my workout quality. So yes, we need to follow the plan, but we also need to be able to be flexible sometimes if the plan isn't going to actually be efficient and help us the most. And that's honestly one of the reasons that I love calisthenics training so much. Sorry, I'm bad at multitasking. I really do feel like calisthenics training helped me learn how to listen to my body and understand what my body needs and feel more in tune with my body, because I had been training for so long in the gym just for aesthetics, just to build muscle and look a certain way and try and get lean, that I had been so fixed at such a disciplined, regimented routine for so long that I disconnected with how my body actually felt. So a lot of days I wouldn't even have that muscle-mind connection. If I was doing hip thrusts, I would lose that sometimes because I was just doing the reps, just trying to get all the reps on the paper done, when in fact, if I had done 4 fewer reps, only done 8 reps instead of 12, and made them really high quality, and I had done some muscle activation exercises beforehand, then I would have been able to train my muscles much more efficiently. And I think over time, all of my workouts kind of just felt like something I had to check off the list, something I had to do. It wasn't something I enjoyed anymore, which is one of the reasons why we are training hybrid calisthenics in 2026. Yes, ma'am, you heard me right. We are going to be building muscle in the gym with calisthenics, but also weights training, because excuse me. Sorry about that. We are not forgetting about our leg days. No, ma'am. We're still making the gains. We're still getting stronger. We're here to build muscle to benefit us over our entire lives. You know, I think I look certified crazy, but you guys don't mind, right? You don't mind. Hopefully not. We're just hanging out here. That's why in 2026, we're training to build muscle. We're also training to get stronger, feel more empowered in our bodies, have more control over our body weight, work towards cool skills that we're not just training to change our bodies. We're working to perform. We're athletes in 2026. And hybrid calisthenics is basically just using a combination of gym training with weights and also calisthenics body weight exercise training in whatever way suits you. Personally, I like to see hybrid calisthenics as the marriage between aesthetic-driven training and functional skill-based training. That's what I like to think of hybrid calisthenics as. Hybrid calisthenics can essentially be any combination of weights and calisthenics training that suits you and suits your body. For me, hybrid calisthenics is going to be training calisthenics for skills and then using weights in the gym in order to build my body. We're trying to build the glutes still. I still have aesthetic goals, but my life doesn't revolve around them. And I think that's the biggest shift that honestly helped me so much when I started training calisthenics. It allowed me to stop only training to, have like the biggest glute pump or to build the most chiseled abs. It became something more than that. It became me being able to challenge my body, see what I can do, work towards skills that had nothing to do with my body and had everything to do with my strength and my capability. And it was something for me to work towards that was challenging, but I enjoy the challenge. Hopefully this resonates with some of you if you have been training in the gym for a bit, or maybe you just want to get into building muscle and getting stronger. Like you feel sick of training just to change your body to look a certain way. Honestly, that is the biggest thing calisthenics did for me, and that's what we're here for. Oh my God. Can I get this out? But here's the thing too, just changing our training is not gonna have that long-lasting impact that we want. We need to be able to change our mindset too and be okay with being a little bit more flexible with our plans changing. Accepting that although we can tap into our discipline, we also can tap into our intuition and say, hey, my body needs a rest day. Hey, I just am recovering from a flu and I just don't feel the best. I don't think I should hit this really intense workout. Maybe I need to modify it. Maybe I need to have a workout with a little bit more play, work on some handstand skills, or just take a walk. Take a walk for the mental health. But we're doing it this year for us, and 2026 is the year of calisthenics. I'm so excited. I'm gonna start working towards the muscle up soon, guys. I'm nervous because it's been such a long time coming, but I'm excited. So if you want to stay tuned for that, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.